Hello everybody, welcome to Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks. I've been wanting to make a series on this game for a little while, but there just wasn't enough content to justify it. However, as of August 27th, the update for it came out for interwar vehicles, so we got quite a bit more content to get through now. So, let's get this going. Okay, we're now in game. My company's Nightco will try to sell tanks for us. Alright, first of all, let's design a new heavy here. Just the standard one. Simple cannons, machine gun, commander, driver, gunner, gunner mechanic, loader, mechanic, okay. Expendables, common naval shell, 303, low grade, paint, Britain, there we go. Okay, and while that's going, I'm going to do some research here to try to make the next heavy tank here. First thing though, I'm going to use the new armor, as I don't want to lose that advantage you're given at the start. I want to try to improve my heavy tanks as fast as possible, so when they're ordering Vanguard tanks, they'll want them. Because the further the design score you got on there, the more you can charge for it. And they'll still take it. So let's get that one done. This one I'm not going to bother manually testing on the test driving area, as the first one's always going to be garboed, because you have none of the parts. Okay, let's fix all this one's issues here. Amend all, which is a thank God for the developers adding that. Like, I appreciate that more than anything, because having to manually click them all kind of sucked. So being able to do it in bulk like that is a godsend. Okay, the Brits want 20. Luckily, I've already started production. 20 of them. What's the price? Up to 350-ish. They don't like the mobility much, and that seems to be their main gripe with it. So I researched RHA to help with weight. So let's get the better track, and that might help with mobility enough that they'll want more. It's gonna be cutting it a little close. Okay, Britain, you can't just double up on me like that. I won't have them in time. I only have one line of production here. I can't get a second one yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's 36 of my staff gone. So 36 to make up for the loss. And then I think I'll make that up to 50 to give us some extra staff to help with production here. I want no delays in the production. I'll even boost production by hiring extra staff to make up for the lost time. Ah, fire too, come on. Okay, it's in the warehouse, so that shouldn't slow down production. That would slow down delivery if we were delivering, but we're not doing that yet. From my playtesting, I found it pretty easy to go bankrupt now, as I've changed some of the pricing and whatnot. Let's boost the engine. And then I'll boost the firepower. I found it pretty easy to go bankrupt now, as they changed some of the pricing and how some of the systems work. So let's get these delivered. Ryder & Co. as the cheapest one. If you're gonna delay, okay, delayed early, so that's fine. We'll still have time. It'll still get there on time. That's good. Let's preemptively order in some resources from Africa. As much as we can from Africa at the moment, because that'll hold us over for a little while. Okay, that's that order done. And we didn't make it for the other contract, but that's There was no way I could produce double the amount of tanks at the same time. It just wasn't going to happen. So after I got the new engine, I'll design the new heavy tank that'll be more mobile. There's resources. Let's produce an extra 20 of these just to have them in stock. And then let's go ahead and order even more resources, but I'm going to have to order from somewhere else as they changed it, so now you can't just infinitely order from them. They'll actually have an available amount area. So let's see here. What's the price on everything here? Oceania is pretty cheap. Africa is pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and order. I believe it's just iron is what we need mainly. So let's order 21,280, just all of it that they have. And then 23,852 for medium carbon steel. As I don't believe we need much in the way of rubber at the moment. Just order that. As I don't want to order in a bunch of glass because we're not really using a whole lot of it. It's fine. We're already producing the 20. Now I am just waiting on research. There's the resources. So we'll have those reserved. British Empire, Vanguard tanks, 20 of them. I've already got 20 in production. Whap that up until it's about 350. As you can see, that mobility score is slowly getting worse. And that'll kind of put a major damper. Okay, now that I got the new engine, let's design first a new hull with the new RHA steel. As that'll make the chassis lighter, freeing up more weight for... It'll make the chassis lighter, meaning the tracks can hold more, which will also let it happen. It's how the speed works, is it combines the track score with the engine. So then, if you combine a decent engine with a fairly light chassis, it'll be a fairly fast tank. Let's also boost the sponsons to have the RHA, I guess. Actually, do I even do that yet? You know what, no, I'm going to leave that alone for the time being. So I can change that on a later design once I've got more parts for the turrets. So let's make the next heavy tank here. We will call it the We'll just call it the Vanguard for now. Vanguard on the new Taylor engine, as the new Taylor engine is much lighter. And it requires far less mechanics. 4 horse treads, male sponsons, QF 6-pounders, and the Lewis gun. Commander, driver, 2 gunners, mechanic, loader, mechanic. Okay, so we still used about the same in terms of amount of crew, but that's fine. We also added this oil slot, which I think is neat. I'm assuming it'll just give you an extra bit of stuff to use there. So let's use that, the design bureau, to make the new heavy tank. Two, one, production's done. Let's get those tanks shipped. Ryder & Co. as they're the cheapest. While they frequently get delayed, case in point, there's no point in using the rest unless you're, like, really in a pinch. Okay, that's that one done. Let's wait until this one's done, and then we'll take the Vanguard to this, get that tested, work out all the kinks, and we'll take it on a test drive. One, boop. Work out all the kinks, all the design kinks here. 36,000 to fix that. A little expensive, but you know, it happens. Let's go and test out the Vanguard on Hatfield.
1,
across this first trench. Target's dead ahead. Just engaging with the frontal machine gun at the moment. So this should, doing these test drives should improve the performance of it in battle. Will give you more reputation on the tank, and having more reputation on the tank gives you bonuses, I believe, to both your reputation with the faction, or nation rather, and also, I believe it also will give you bonuses in the contract area, because if you got good reputation with the nation, they're more likely to accept your tanks. I believe is how that works. Don't quote me on that though. That cannon. The tracers on this don't make a whole lot of sense. Like, bullets don't ricochet like that. That's an A7B hull. I don't think a machine gun would have actually done anything to that. As the armor on the A7B should be enough to stop machine gun fire as well. The little objective test field, honestly, it should be like you have to use cannons on hard targets. Machine guns don't do anything to hard targets, is how it should be, but I'm not gonna hold it as devs. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Come on, Vanguard, let's go. Treads are certainly doing their job. Turn speed seems negligent, doesn't seem to have neutral steering. Yeah, I can physically knock them down. Those soft targets down. Let's go. Still got 6 minutes to complete the track, so we're still going. I'm assuming in future they'll add in more tracks to both give your tanks advantage or boost their reputation, or increase their desirability, I guess. Right now, this thing's performing about average. You know, nothing too bad or too good, just average. It'll get the job done, but that's about it. That's that trench. Head on forward. Okay, 13 out of 15 waypoints, 17 out of 24 hard targets, 2 out of 4 hard targets. As you can see here, you get this bonus here. Plus 20 to deployment phase, plus 5 to repair phase. So it'll improve the performance of the next battle it takes part in. So let's go ahead and start producing vanguards for the next time the British want a contract. I didn't think we needed rubber. We need rubber. Whoops. Oceania, rubber. Let's order 30,000 of it, I guess. It's expensive, but we need the resources. We got the Fenrir. I'm not going to bother buying opposition tanks at the moment. I should probably research. I should research better machine gun. No, I'm gonna start out with researching the female spawn seats. So then I can make a Fusillade tank. Because they start to want Fusillade tanks fairly quick. Because you can more or less build them from the start. Okay, 30,000 resources. 2,000 rubber needed. Vanguards, 20 of them. Start popping that. Takes a little longer than the heavy Mark 1s, but that's just how that goes. Yeah, see, they wanted a Fusillade tank already, and I don't have one prepped. That's unfortunate. So, sorry, Britain, I cannot fulfill that contract because I don't have a Fusillade tank yet. I got Vanguards. No Fusillade tanks. Because, see, if I were to try to apply the Vanguard, they don't want it. They want a lot more firepower per SOM. They want the rate of fire to be much higher. They want ammo to be better. They want gun depression to be better. So, just to be stuck with that for the moment. So for now, we'll just kind of wait till that production's done. So let's wait till that production's done there. Getting a bit low on funds here. So hopefully Britain will make a Vanguard tank order soon because we are getting quite low on funds. Come on, Britain. You know you wanna. I got 20 Vanguards ready to go. There we go. I have 20 of these. Surprisingly, not a great score. Still saying the mobility's bad. Trench width and step height. I don't think there's a whole lot I can do about that. Well, I can more or less put them out like right now, so let's lower the deliver by date and then raise the price to compensate. Okay, lower it a little bit more. It gives me a little under a month to deliver it. Okay, let's try that. Okay, let's get those shipped. It's unfortunate that the mobility improvements weren't really taken advantage of. They don't want speed, they want it to be able to climb trenches better. Ah, and Ryder & Co. didn't let us down this time. Nice. Okay, we're in a good spot here. So this is where the episode will end for today. We will continue this series all the way up until we're at the very end of the research tree for the interwar tanks, which, as you can see on the line here as I go, is under the Tier 2 designation and has all of this going all the way out to here, and this going all the way out to there, and this going all the way out to there. So we got plenty of time to get through this series. Alright, that'll be it for today. Have a good one.